Hey yogis, it's Mike. So I'm filming this class in advance to go live on Sunday morning for my 9 a.m. live stream because I've got some exciting news that I've planned a really unexpected trip to Iceland for a couple of weeks. So a good friend of mine and her husband own Iceland Power Yoga. They're both good friends of mine. And I'm going to be going and helping to run the studio for them while they go on a much needed vacation because they haven't taken any time off since this pandemic started. They've been holding their community together up there in Iceland. And it's like a second home to me, and I cannot wait to go and see the community and teach some yoga classes to them in their studio. And I'm still going to be filming lots of content, so keep an eye out. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video, share the channel with other people so that they can subscribe as well. I'm really trying to get as many people to see this as they can so we can get more people onto their yoga mats, yeah? And I'm going to be filming some epic yoga flows, I promise you, in Iceland. There will be, I'm hoping, waterfalls and beaches and cool stuff that I can go and do a flow there. So keep an eye out for that. Today we're going to do a journey into power. It probably won't be a full hour because it is hot out here right now in the sun, but I will move through a flow, and this will be Sunday morning live. I'm hoping to be back next Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern time in Toronto, which is I think 2 o'clock in Iceland time, and I'm going to still do the live stream from there, I'm hoping. So stay tuned to the channel, keep an eye out for all that stuff. Move into child's pose, please, to start today. Take your knees wide, settle back onto your heels. So I just got back from my trip canoe camping in Algonquin. My body's feeling all of that. I actually already did a practice today with Baron Baptiste over Zoom to one of the trainings that I'm in. So I feel my body, and I know that there's still energy, there's still vitality available to me for another flow, right? And sometimes it's actually available on what your brain might tell you is two different things. I'm feeling right now, just like my body feeling that I want to move instead of maybe take long holds. So we'll see where it takes us. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Spread your fingers, spread your toes, press the earth. Come up to tabletop on your breath in. Downward facing dog. Curl the toes, lift through your hips. Inhale. Feeling out the first down dog. Pedal out your knees and shoulders. Three-legged dog. Right foot up, open your hips. Open the right side of your body. Breathe in. Switch sides. Left foot up. Open your hips. Wiggle your toes, your ankle. Big breath in. And release. Step to the top of your mat. This won't be a completely like a fast flow necessarily, not like the fiery ones I do sometimes. This is Journey into Power, but moving with purpose today. Long holds are amazing. They're great. They build strength. Sometimes just moving, creating vitality that way. That feels like that's what fits for me today. So hopefully that fits for you out there. If it doesn't, comment below. Let me know what you want to see. I'll try to fulfill. Fingertips to your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. Come up to a flat back. Fold. Extended mountain. Reach up to the sky. Hands to heart center. Let's take one Om to start. Breathe in. Sweep your arms up and fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Step back, lower down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Again. Press down. 3 more. Feel this down dog, land in it. 2. Inner ankles back. Outer ankles down. Find your feet. Zipper up the legs. Take a full breath in. Press the earth. Lift up onto your toes. Bend. Look between your hands. Drishti. Gaze. And then hopper step there. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Press the ground. Reach your fingers. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana, step or shoot back, low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Ujjayi breathing through the nose, fluid, full breaths. Press down. Pull in, lift under your toes, bend your knees, look to the top of your mat, and then land there with your feet flat back. Fold forward. Extended mountain. Reach up, reach back, and fold. Salute the sun, yogis, halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Lift up, bend, empty, hop or step. Flat back. Extended mountain, go up and go back. Belly in, belly strong. Fold forward, chin to chest. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana, move, breathe, yogis. Upward facing dog, lift your thighs off the mat. Downward facing dog, hips back. Take a breath in. Empty it out completely, press down. Your lungs empty, bend your knees, look forward and hop right away, flat back, last sun egg. Hold. Extended mountain, up and back. Reach, go back, reach, 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 and then fold, squeeze in, get small. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana, flow it out. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a full inhale, full exhale. Feel your body as it warms up. You've got the sun beating on you, maybe you are sweating too, maybe just sweating wherever you are, right? Get the heat building regardless of your surroundings. Lift up onto your toes, bend your knees, hop to the top, flat back, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose, sink down, fold forward, halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana, flow, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Right side warrior one. Step through, reach your fingertips, lengthen your body. Chaturanga Dandasana, float your right toes, add in, yogi, whatever you've got. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left side, feet, core, hands, your full body reaching. Chaturanga Dandasana, float your left toes as you go. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Full inhale. Exhale. Again. Inner ankles back, outer ankles down. Press into the mat, yogi. Okay, come up onto your toes. Bend your knees. Hop. Flat. Fold. Chair. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right side. Warrior one, reach, press. Chaturanga Dandasana, flow. Toes can hover. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left side. Ground down. Reach up. Chaturanga Dandasana, breath. Flow. Upward. Downward facing dog. Keep the flow up. Bend your knees. One more. Vitality, yogi. Lengthen. Create it. Chair. Fold. Flat. High to low. Up. And back. Right side. Reach. Chaturanga Dandasana, move. Upward facing. Downward facing. Left side. Feet. Core. Hands. Reach. Squeeze. Chaturanga Dandasana, move. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Whew. Lift your right foot up. Stack your hips. Open, flip your dog. Hips high, feet parallel. Reach your right fingertips. Big breath in, big breath out. Take it higher, come to high plank, side plank. Right away, left arm up. Lift your hips. Take a breath in, take a breath out. Inhale, exhale. You're gonna move in the crescent lunge on the left side. So take the left knee in towards your chest, swing it through. Yeah, maybe. You can come onto your back knee if you need it, or you can lift right up, crescent lunge. Take a breath in, lengthen the side body. Exhale to the twist. Right elbow on the left knee. Lift the back heel forward. Twist the upper body deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Again. Twist it out. One more. Warrior two. Open up. Sink into your front knee. Settle in. Nice and deep there. Breathe in. Gaze to the front fingers. Inhale. Soften the shoulders. Reverse. Extended side angle. Take a breath in. Open the front of your body. Gaze up. Reach the fingers up. Take a big breath in. Chaturanga Dandasana. Flow it out. Upward facing. Downward facing. Left foot up. Three-legged dog to flip dog. Press the heels, lift and reach. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fullest expression. Lion's breath. Flip the high plank. Right arm up. Gaze up. Whoop. Find stability. I'm a little blinded by the sweat and the sun. That's okay. Still possible to find a drishti. It might be a little blurry. Lift up. Pull the knee in. Whoop. That happened faster than I wanted. Crescent lunge on the right side. That's okay. You fall into it gracefully like that, and just go with it, right? That's what you meant to do, yogi, of course. Take a breath in. Hands to heart center and twist. Keep the back heel up over your toes. Keep the right shoulder wrapped onto your back. Two more. In. Twist it out. Stay for the inhale. Exhale. Stand twist. Warrior two. Settle into the front knee. Not here long. Make the most of those few breaths that you're in it. Soften where you can. Firm up where you need to. Breathe in. Extended side angle. Reach. Open the side of the body. Open the front of your chest. Look up. Twist open. Take a big breath in. Chaturanga Dandasana. Flow it out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Onto your toes. Bend your knees. Look to the top. Hop there. Halfway. And fold. Whew. Chair. Twist to the right. 3 breaths on each side. We'll stay for all 6. Yeah, hold it. Sink down. Twist deeper. Belly engaged. Keep the twist here. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist left. Keep your twist. Keep shoulder integration. Keep the right knee in line with the left. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen. Twist. And release. Fingers to toes. Scoop up the big toes. Let the crown of your head go. Actually, do this. You can either take fingers to toes or gorilla. Yogi's choice, whichever one feels better right now. Soften what you need to, yogi. Cool down for a moment. You create the tapas. You create it through your movements, through your engagement, and through where you let your mind settle. You can build up sweat like if it's cold in the room. Allow there to be too much heat sometimes. With the sun beating down on me, it's a little maybe less intense of a practice. That's okay. You're listening to what your body needs. Dial it up if you can. Dial it down if it's what it needs. Different than not wanting to work. Do the work. Keep coming back, showing up consistently on your mat, whatever it looks like. Perfect. That's the work, Yogi. Crow. Knees into your armpits. This will be a very slippery crow for me, but that's okay. Find a hug into center. Press down every knuckle. Lift yourself up, yogis. Take a big breath in. Stay for the breath out. One more. Chaturanga Dandasana. Whoop. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Ooh, lift onto your toes, bend your knees. Pop. Flat back. Fold. Sweep up. This tree today. Big tree on the right side. And then drop any story that you just had, like, oh, I like eagle, or I like dancers. Cool, I like those too. Oh, there's a pupper over there. Not mine, Mr. B didn't come. Just being in tree. In the expression of it that lands. In each moment, right, that might change. You might think that you're already fully expressed and then something else comes to you. Realization, we're still in the pose. Right, when you decide it's over, I mean, if you're in this class with me, then it's like when I decide it's over, right? So if you've checked out sooner than that, then see what else is there for you. Come back, yogi. If it's wobbly, like if that left calf starts having a angry conversation with you, maybe like mine, that's okay. Feel it wobble, maybe tip your toes down, come back up. Oh, find another breath, another moment of stability. Hug in, lift up, one more breath, and release. Nicely done. I don't even know what happened for you, but it was nicely done, I'm sure. Yeah, come up to the other side. Adding in some instability sometimes is great. Like whatever your practice shows up like, consider that's what you need. Sometimes that's amazing. Like you take big experiences in the pose, you have new breakthroughs, new possibilities show up. That's amazing. Sometimes I know I hold myself back. I convince myself I'm not strong enough that day, right? And it's BS. And I leave the practice feeling like I left something behind and that it wasn't enough. And all of that experience feels gross too. So I don't do it the next time as much, right? Take a breath in. It's being here in this practice. Sometimes it's less. That's okay. But if you know that you can do more, then take the fullest experience in every single breath, whatever is possible. Reach up and release, come down. Whew. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot. Triangle pose. Open up. You feel your palm pressing into your shin or your fingertips to the outside of the foot on a block. A water bottle can work here. Fingers are light, the right fingers. Yeah, don't dump all the weight down. Keep that right shoulder blade integrated. Left shoulder blade integrated. Breathe in. Lean back, twist. Inhale. Exhale. Come up and stand. Wide leg fold. Turn the toes in. Fold over your legs. Whew. I did a very extended headstand earlier, so I'm going to skip that right now. But if you want to go for it, I can't open my eyes right now because the sun's so bright. So I'll just kind of hang out here. Your eyes can close, yogi, right? If you close your eyes, your drishti still stays internal on the pose. You don't close your eyes and wander off onto your to-do list. Check out, start to analyze what's next or even what's here. Just be here. Don't analyze it. Feel it. Breathe in it. Come up to stand. I'm going to take triangle facing the back of the mat. Turn the toes on the left foot to the back of your mat. Turn your right toes in. Trikonasana. Draw the right shoulder back. Grab your bottle or your block if you need that. Most people will benefit here just keeping integrated shoulders, okay? So the prop helps to bring that bottom shoulder up a little higher. And not needed. And again, if there's no prop, it's here. Just pressing the palm into the shin, but pressing the shin back up into the palm. Don't like dump into your front. Couple more. In and out. Open. Twist. Look to your top hand. Really open the front of your body. Pull yourself all the way up to stand. Turn your toes in. Interlace the hands. Wide leg fold with the bind. You do you, whatever you've got here. Maybe it's a headstand now. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Again. Press your knuckles in the bind up to the ceiling if they're there. Take one more breath in. And release. Hands down. Pyramid. Right toes forward. Step your back foot. Left foot in. About halfway. Fold over the front leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. Halfway lift. Just switch the feet. Yeah? Left foot forward. Right foot back about halfway. Leg roll. Breathe in. Breathe out. And again, press your feet. Lengthen your spine. Halfway lift. High plank all the way down to locust pose. Right away. Pop up. Hit the floor, the ground, come up. Locust. Lift up. Chest, arms, legs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lengthen the neck. Reach the fingertips back. Interlace your hands. Stay up here. 2 more breaths. Bound, locust pose, shoulder integration. Take an inhale, lift higher, and release. Whew. Windshield wipe your legs from side to side. We'll set up for just one floor ball here. So grab the outer ankles. Kick back, shin bones. Knees hug in. Feet flexed. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Kick back and lift your chest. Shin bones further back. 1 more breath. And release. Come onto your back. I'm just going to literally flip over. However you get there. Flip onto your back. Lift up into bridge to start here. Bridge for 3 breaths. Press down your feet. Lift up your hips. Ground the triceps. Get them rooted down. Stay. Take your hips higher. Come all the way down. Knees from side to side. And go back up. Wheel. This is the last one here today. If you want more, hold it. Right, go up and stay. Do 10 breaths. It can be a couple of wheels for a few breaths. It can be 3 wheels for 3 breaths. Whatever you got. Yogi, find your back bend practice. It's already been a few breaths, right? So just check in. Press down into your mat. Lift your hips. Maybe lift a leg. Any expression you've got, like fully express here, Yogi. This is the peak of the practice. Working hard to get you here. Take advantage of your body's ability, its strength. 3 more. In and out. Lift up. Squeeze muscles to bones. Take 1 more breath. And release. Come down. Supta, Baddha, Konasana. Ooh. Do this. We're going to take frog on our back. So if you really want to half pigeon or thread the needle, go for that. I'm going to take frog on my back. So right here with your back on the ground, you just set your legs up like they're in frog. So it's a 90-degree bend at the hip crease, 90-degree bend at the knee. Ankles, feet are flexed, so you're not pointing your toes to the front of your mat or back. You want to flex them to the sides. And then just take your hands to your inner thighs. You can take them to the inner thighs. You can take them to the fronts of the knees. If you want regular frog pose, like whatever you've got, yogi's choice for a hip opener. I'll tell you when we're halfway through. And just find your breath. Find the stretch. Send your breath there. If you need to switch sides, do that soon over the next couple breaths. Even yourself out. every time you hit your yoga mat, it's a new practice. The poses might be the same, roughly the same order. But you make it a new experience. You let your body land in the feeling that needs that moment, right? Like, how is your body feeling in that day? Where is your mind walking onto your mat? All of those things play into it. Have some compassion for what you need. I know sometimes I need to kick my own ass too, just keep that in mind, right? It's not to say what you need, baby yourself, take it easy, don't do any work. That's not always the answer. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's stepping out of that, like victim mode, woe is me, I'm so sore, I'm so tired, I'm too busy, all of that BS, let it go, find time, find a new story, find a new possibility, see where that takes you. Breathe in, breathe out, slowly move into an inversion. So this can be waterfall, just your hands are a block supporting your low back. It can be shoulder stand, it can be a headstand. Yoga teacher just there as guidance sometimes, right? Like sometimes they teach you something new, they give you inspiration. I hope I do that for you sometimes. It's also like you're your best teacher. Your body will try to offer new things to you, new possibilities. You get that urge sometimes, and I do, like, I can try that, or I want to do this, and it's the thoughts, it's the limiting beliefs that stop it, not the body, not the physical ability, not the strength, not the muscles, but like the actual past experience that created a belief that you couldn't do it. It might have been true. You just gotta always check in, is it still true today? Take a big breath in, big breath out. Do that one more time, inhale, and then pull your knees into your chest. Drop both knees over to the left, stretch the right side of your body. Supine twist. And gaze over the right shoulder. Come back through center. Other side. Drop your knees over. Gaze over the shoulder. You never know what's possible until you check in, yogi. Don't trust what's happened in the past. Don't trust what you're afraid of could happen in the future. It's here and now. Where can you go? What can you do? Always have that conversation with yourself. Just check in who you're having the conversation with. Is it old, limiting beliefs? Squeeze your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Are you having that conversation with your best self? With your potential? With your possibility? Keep that conversation going. Squeeze in and release. Savasana. Close your eyes and take rest. Let your body and your mind land in stillness and just allow rest and release. Big breath in. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, stretch your whole body.
roll onto your right side up to a seated position. Come up to sit. Sit up tall. Hands together at the center of your chest. We'll finish up the practice together as we began it with one Om. Take a big breath in. Thumbs to your forehead center. Together we bow and we say, Namaste. Thank you, yogis. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you had a good flow. Stay tuned to the channel. Yeah, there's lots of amazing stuff coming, and it's not just going to be yoga. I'm going to try to make sure there's some food content coming from Iceland as well. Who knows what? Some of the cooking classes will be postponed a little bit, but they're going to come back. Don't you worry. I will see you guys really soon. Keep moving your body. Keep nourishing your body. Stay connected to your yoga practice, and please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell. I'll see you again really soon.